Hello, people of the internet. This is Venusfly Gaming, aka Sean here. Now, let me just explain what I am doing. So, my awesome social studies teacher allowed me to do my social studies project in Minecraft. So, this is my project, and I'm gonna show it to everyone. Mostly my social studies teacher, though. It's a grade, so hopefully I do good. Alright, let's get started. So, these guys right here, these guys are the serfs. And pretty much what they do, they farm all of this land here. All day, they just work and work and work. And then when they sleep, they get to sleep in these houses that are made out of clay with straw roofs. And as you can see, their lives are pretty hard. However, most of us would probably be serfs. So, these guys are the serfs. And now, over here, it looks like there's some vendors that have set up. So, this is like a fair, and this is where you can get goods. Now, the goods aren't guaranteed to be the best goods ever, but you can get some good stuff here, you know? These guys make stuff. That guy's making some glass. This guy's got some gems. And this guy's got some armor. So yeah, you can buy stuff from these guys. They're pretty cool. It's where most serfs get their stuff. It's also a big form of entertainment at the fairs. They have all this cool stuff. Alright, now over here is the castle. This is where the really cool stuff is. So, as you can see, this blue thing, as you guys all probably know, this is called a moat. This pretty much prevents attackers from just being able to run right into the castle. See, they gotta try and swim through all this water, and maybe some of them don't know how to swim, and it's really hard to swim with a ton of armor on, so it's a very good form of defense. A lot of castles had them. And this part right here, this is a gatehouse. And this is like the big form of defense. So here, this thing that I'm walking on, this is a drawbridge. So pretty much what this does is it allows people to enter and exit the castle, but when the attackers come, the guards can go up here and they can bring this thing all the way up. So then everyone who's attacking the castle is forced to go over the moat or build a bridge over it or something while they're being shot at with arrows and stuff. So it's a good form of defense. There's also the porticles. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if I said that wrong. But there are the porticles, and that they're pretty much like a gate, just so that you can't walk through them. You know, you don't want some random people barging into the castles and killing everyone. So they're a good form of defense. They can also be brought up. I just left them down because, you know, it's Minecraft, so stuff can't move like that. But these are the porticles. They can be brought up, so people can enter the castle and stuff. And here is a common, here is a common thing for castles. This sounds really gruesome, but people, if someone was attacking, they would be here trying to break down the porticles, and then there could be a guard up here, and he'd dump boiling oil or water on them, and just imagine how much that would hurt. I mean, these warriors are tough. So it's another form of defense. So that's what castles are built for, defense. They don't need to be big or fancy or anything. They just gotta be able to protect lords and stuff. So here are the towers. So as you can see, the towers are on all of the corners, and you guys are probably thinking, what's this little thing right here? Looks a little out of place. This thing is called a turret. So pretty much what this thing does is, if you were a guard, you could climb up here and you could see if an attacker's coming from all the way over there. So this is really important, because then you can have someone spot an attacker, and then so you could call in all the serfs and stuff, and then raise the drawbridge and lower the porticles. And you need this so you can know when people are coming and set up a good defense. Hang on. This thing right here, this is the wall walk. And this is where all of the guards and stuff, this is where they spend most of their time. People are on this thing 24/7, because you could be attacked whenever you want, any time of the day. People aren't just gonna come and they're gonna attack you. You can't just say, oh, I'm not ready, hang on, go back, wait 5 minutes. So as you can see, there are actually already some guards on the wall walks. They're glitching out a little though. Sorry about that. Usually they would be on the wall walks and not right here. But, it's Minecraft. This thing right here, this is really cool looking. This is the keep. So, this is pretty much the final form of defense for the castle. If someone breaks in, they get through the porticles. If you guys die from that boiling water and, they swim over the drawbridge and stuff, they gotta break through this thing. And when it's not being attacked, though, and it's not the final line of defense, this is where the lord, or the monarch, or the lord, leader of the castle, this is where he spends all of his time. So he can sleep in there, he's got some clothes in there. And this is where you could write documents and stuff. Down here is where he could eat. So the lord and all of his servants, that is where they live, the keep. It is also the final line of defense. These things, these really cool designs they made, these are the flags. They pretty much just represent the castle and stuff, so people could walk up to the castle and be like, from all the way back here, you can still see them. Don't mind that. So you can still see these, and you could be like, oh, that's the Jonathan Castle. So they help for identification. And all of this land enclosed by these walls, you see this nice green grass? It's called the Bailey. Uh-oh, it is raining. Well, while it's raining, we better get inside. Now, this thing that I just hopped into, because it's all wet out there, this is a guild shop. So these guys look like they're tanners. So a guild, if you didn't know, is pretty much an organized group of craftsmen. They need to be really good though. So at this guild shop, you're guaranteed really high quality stuff at a fair price. So this is where most people would do their shopping. However, you could also shop out here at these guys, the fair. Hang on 1 second. So this right here, this is the barracks. So this is where all of the soldiers, they armor up in here, they sleep in here, they train in here. As you can see, there's armor everywhere. So this is where all the soldiers would go. So yeah, it's pretty much what was in every average castle. To summarize it up, you got the serfs who live on the farm, the fair, which is where entertainment is and where people sell goods. You have the castle, which is for protection. You have the guild house, which you can buy goods at for quality goods, low price. This is the barracks. This is where all the guards spend most of their time. This is the keep. This is where the lord is. It is also the final thing of defense. This is the turret. This is a lookout post. These things are towers, or the corners. This stuff in here. This is the bailey. These are the flags. They represent everyone. You know, porticles, moat, drawbridge, burning stuff. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my medieval castle, and hopefully I will get a good grade. This is Venusfly Gaming, aka Sean, out.